there's no lane splitting here in Hawaii, but there is a filter process which was passed, at least I want to call it a filter process, that was passed the 1st of January, but it's still kind of unclear because there's supposed to be road signs put out by the Department of Transportation. So from what I gather, it looks like it's just going to be during times of rush hour where the traffic's stopped on the freeway, which does happen here quite often. So that means you can get over to the shoulder lane at the very far right, and you can slowly drive, I think it's 10 miles an hour, past the cars that are stopped. Once traffic resumes, or once it gets moving again, you're supposed to make your way back into traffic safely. This is, I guess it's something. It's better than just sitting there in traffic, but they say the reason for not allowing lane splitting here in Hawaii is because the lanes are smaller than what the DOT regulation requires, so there's not enough space for motorcycles to fit through the middle. Which in certain cases or certain roads that may be the case, but at the same time there are plenty of roads that you can fit through, that you would be able to safely go through the cars and keep the flow of traffic moving, keep it less congested. They always say it's safer to be moving forward than to just sitting there behind a car and having somebody else come up from behind and rear end you. So hopefully they this year they see that it's a good thing, and they implement further measures to where you can like filter up to the front of a stoplight if you're in the back or midway through in the intersection, or if they can just allow lane splitting all the time like California does. I know sometimes it's wishing that they would do that, but we've gotten at least something. I haven't had the opportunity to ride in any standstill traffic. I honestly, try to avoid it. I don't have a commute, so it's kind of a luxury for me to not have to sit in that every day. At the same time, I'm always looking for the signs that hopefully the Department of Transportation is going to put up, so we know which sections of roads that you can filter on the median on, and what sections you can't. They were supposed to post a list. The list has never come out. Signs are nowhere to be found as far as I know, and just looking for updates month by month, really. So tell me, what are your thoughts on lane splitting? What do you think is reasonable? I agree with people when they say some of the roads are too tight because they try to squeeze in extra lanes because of the amount of traffic. There are certain times of day where they do already open up the median, like rush hour traffic. They open it up, and that's pretty cool. I've never been that way. So there are times already where they are trying to use all maximum lanes when people are commuting to or commuting home from work. But like, see right here, there's like, I could definitely fit all the way up through to the front without harming anybody else or myself. Is a stopped light. Won't do any harm. Am I gonna do it right now? Nope. Not much of a rush. You can be pulled over for it, and I think somebody said it's like a $97 fine. I don't think there's any points involved in your license. It's just a citation fine. But at the same time, the police do it here all the time. It's just so they can get through faster. But the whole reason California allowed it for so long is because they wanted HPD to be able to get through. So it was just a gray area for the longest time. but now, not HPD, sorry, what do they call it, California Highway Patrol. They wanted them to be able to get through, and so I guess HPD would just do it, their motorcycle cops do it, and even though it's illegal. I always thought that was kind of weird, but might be different laws and logic or reasoning behind it. But I'd love to be able to do it myself. I've done it in California before, and I've seen people do it stupidly, and I've seen people do it really smart. So I think that's the thing, we would need people to do it really smart, because the shit can get kind of crazy at times when people are riding too fast or filtering, lane splitting too fast. It's scary. It makes me anxious just watching it on other people's videos or watching it on Moto Madness for sure. It's just kind of crazy. And that exhaust sounds good, huh? Well, yeah. I'd say, let me know your opinion on it. You know, should we have lane splitting in Hawaii? Should we not? Like I said, we've gotten something out of nothing right now, which is great. And hopefully they further expand or allow us to be able to ride through traffic, and it just makes life so much easier. I understand that sometimes traffic here is really bad. People get upset or frustrated that you're, I guess, getting in front of them, I don't know, beating them to their destination. So they might try to confront you. I saw a recent post here lately where somebody said they were riding on the median, following the current law, I guess, and somebody opened their door on a rider that was behind them, riding in the median, and I don't know if they got in an accident or what, but somebody purposely opened their door so they could not pass, which is illegal as well. So, you know, two wrongs don't make a right. But it's just crazy. Some people get so strung up about it, or I don't know, their ego gets, I don't know, I really don't know why people do things like that to motorcycle riders. So if there's ever traffic out, I avoid riding in it because it's just a major pain in the butt. I'm not trying to sit here. My bike is already hot. You know, there's a lot of heat that comes out the left side of the bike because there's a fan on the left, and I mean, it just gets hot. Your leg will start to burn up if you're just sitting here on a 200-degree motor with the sun beating down here on you in Hawaii, and it might be 70, 80 degrees, or even 90 sometimes. So it's just like, man, it gets extremely hot. You start sweating quick. It's not good. You know, I just wish we could lane split. I think it would be better for traffic. But maybe after this year, they'll readdress and see what they can do for us as far as splitting in traffic. So I think I've said this about 3 times now, but yeah, go ahead and leave a like if you wish you could split here, traffic here in Hawaii, and leave any comments below, any questions that you may have for driving here in Hawaii or riding here in Hawaii, or even about the places that you should go. But yeah, just if you could subscribe, comment, and like. Appreciate you guys. As always, thanks for your support. I hope you guys are having a good new year. 2019 is a good year for me so far. So make sure you take care of yourself while you're riding, and take care of your family if you've got one. You guys have a good rest of the year, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.